So, we on this program have been talking about the power grid, the threat to it for a while now. I'm fearful that not everyone is aware as they should be about it.
Yeah, it's hard to fathom the consequences of a downed grid, and so often what happens is when you begin down that path of trying to explain both the threat and the consequences, people tend to get that glossy-eyed look that it's difficult to comprehend what could be, and you don't want to fearmonger, you don't want to exaggerate the threat because then you lose credibility, but you do want to educate that we are more reliant on electricity on the grid now than at any time in our history. And if the grid goes down for an extended period of time, we're looking at significant problems.
We see it when there are natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, and storms move through and people are out of power. It gives them a feel for what it's like without power. Oftentimes chaos ensues, security systems go down, people get desperate for things they need. When you look at the power grid system throughout America, look, I was running on the Katy Trail in Dallas. It's a main jogging trail right through the heart of a major American city. There's one major power substation right there. It's basically protected by a chain link fence. It's easily accessible. Anybody could get to it. And it would knock out tens of thousands of people out of power if someone tried to take that out. And it doesn't really look like it would be all that hard to do.
Yeah, I think the priority really comes down. I mean, the physical security is important, but the electric companies have done a pretty good job of building in redundancies for those local local systems, so that if there is an outage or if there is a physical attack, there's a way to get the system up and running. So you have to be very sophisticated in knowing what to hit, when to hit it, how much to hit it. I think the real issue comes back to cyber. When you look at the cyber threat and the fact that these grids, the aging grids, have been overlapped and interconnected with modern technology, there's gaps in there that are could be exploited, and the power companies and the local government, et cetera, are working hard to fix those. But when you bridge those two, you can't. There's gaps within that system that can't be fixed overnight. I mean, you're taking something that's 21st century and something that's decades old and trying to connect those. Inevitably, within that, you're going to have problems, and you're going to have areas that we don't even know are problematic yet.